fuck's sake, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better, I can fucking hear you. Yeah, I've rung them. So you can tell, I've tried to ring Rachel twice.
I've been on the phone to her.
Yeah.
That's probably why she hasn't answered.
Yeah. Basically, as I thought all along, but I've... Huh?
Hello?
Oh. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
As I thought all along from the start, and I just thought, right, I'm just going to listen to what you lot are saying and just listen to it. I knew all along that nobody, me, you, Rachel, no matter who is next of kin, has any access over money over than anyone else, yeah? There was never going to be a time I just let you open up that account. I already knew, I just didn't want to argue because this is all for Dad. I will never be in possession of any of Dad's money, and nor will you, or nor will Rachel. And I knew that. So Rachel's got no...
into a state.
Yeah, Rachel has got no need to think I'm trying to take over next of kin, which is actually the other way, her taking over my next of kin. And I've had no problem with it, Tom, yeah? But, basically, there was never going to be any money coming to me or you or Rachel. It is for the estate, and they need not receipts, invoices on pen and paper to be sent to me from anything.
This is what was said at the start.
Yeah. Yeah.
That it all goes put it into the estate. That's what Rachel was sorted out right from the very start. That she was sorted out the estate. She's been in contact with the estates for the last week, hasn't she? Speaking to them.
Well, what do you mean, the bank?
That's what Rachel's been sorted out this last week.
What, the bank?
She's been talking to the estates.
Right, and that's what she's still carrying on. All I'm doing, what I've got to do...
She says she ain't doing that with that now. You've taken control of all that.
I've not taken control of that. All I'm doing is I am doing what you've said, ring Stephen's solicitors. Or, not Stephen's solicitors, ringing Scottish widows, yeah? I've rung Scottish widows, and they've said there was £6,000 in there for a personal thing for me. And I said, okay, that's the funeral stuff. And they said, no. And like I said to you before, no, that will still be in Lloyd's Bank. You need to get in touch with Lloyd's Bank. So I've got in touch with Lloyd's Bank, and they've said you and Rachel are next to kins, like I've told you. And I've been on the phone to them, so I've said, what do I do? What do you want me to do then? Do I need to do anything? And they've said, yes, send us a copy of the death certificate so we can take your dad's thing from being frozen and get ready for...
So Rachel's already done that? Rachel's already sent that copy of the death certificate.
Well, why is it needing to be done again then? Because they didn't have a death certificate on records, and that's why I had to do it, because they haven't got one and they hadn't received it yet. And that's what they're waiting. They said, because what I'm speaking...
Because Rachel's been liaising with them over the past week, and she sent off death certificates and stuff.
Right, what I'm saying is...
Rachel's been speaking to the estates.
Right, what I'm saying is 100%, what my phone call confirmed, yeah, that she said this account being sorted out, like what you mean what Rachel's doing, is at that stage and it's halfway through because we have not been received yet a death certificate. So then that's why I've asked Rachel for the death certificate, and she's not responded and she's given it to you. You've given me that, so I've done that. It makes no difference whether it's me or Rachel. I've done that and it's now done. Do you understand, yeah?
Yeah, don't talk to me like I'm stupid.
No, I'm asking you if you understand, because I keep cutting out and I need to know you know what I'm on about. I'm not asking you if you're stupid or nothing, Tom. There's no need to be like that. Are you there?
Yeah.
Right. So all this silly buggering about as if, oh, I'm against this or you're against this and any of this, it's irrelevant, yeah? I've done the processes that I needed to do for that Scottish widows, and that pushed me towards having to go to Lloyd's Bank. I've done that, and in the process, I've done what they've told me to do on the phone, and that's hurried up the process for what they're waiting for with the death certificate that Rachel hadn't supplied, otherwise they wouldn't have told me that they need that to carry on. That's what's happened, and that's how it is, right?
I was under the assumption that Rachel's already given the death certificate.
No, otherwise...
Rachel's even said to me on the phone, I don't understand why they need a death certificate. They've already evening.
Well, that's the
That's
thing.
why I went down and got 2 copies of the death certificate.
Well, this is the thing. It hasn't. Otherwise, the lady on the phone wouldn't have said it's halfway through. I need the death.
Her about getting in contact with you.
Huh? What was that? Sorry.
And then they said about, like, money has to be paid to you because you're next of kin.
Is that what Rachel said?
I'm sure something along those
Right.
lines.
No, Tom. This is all make believe in her head. Yeah. There is no next of kin on bank accounts. Yeah. It goes to a administrator or whatever. Yeah. Basically now, I needed to get in touch with Rachel because they're telling me because you said there's a will and we can't find it, but I can't confirm that because I've had to state, and this is how I know Rachel hasn't done any of this, Tom, or I wouldn't have had to be answering these questions. I was asked, is there a will or isn't there a will? And I said, well, everyone is led to believe there's a will, but we can't find it. And she said, right, at the moment, we hold the account, we pay any bills of like, not receipts, what are they called, invoices, in pen and paper from the funeral director, the flower arranging, cost of funeral, invoice us with them, and we get it back. So that's all that needs to be done there. Yeah. So basically, whether Rachel made that call at the point when I did, or I do, it made no difference. I was in the process of doing what I need to do, and that account was halfway.
That's the thing, Rachel's already done all that.
Well,
Maybe they can't divulge information what other people have done because that's Freedom of Information Act. But Rachel's already been in touch with the estates. Rachel's been telling me, like I've told you about this, the estates and what they do. They accumulate all the money up and then every bill goes to them and then they pay out the bills and then they pay the funeral and everything else directly. But you're the one that confused it by saying to me that no, everything don't go to the estates, that you have to sort it out. And you've been advised by a couple of mental health people that you need to ring the bank, you need to
no. No, Tom. You lot got me to. No, Tom. You lot got me to come down there to sort out Scottish widows. Tom, please, Tom, listen. I came down there and you lot come over here for me to come and make a phone call to Scottish widows, yeah? That's all I know, yeah? And I come to your house to do that, and then I was told by Taz constantly, no, you don't need to do that no more, Rachel's doing it. Then when I come home, you say, oh, you need to ring Scottish widows. That is what I've done, yeah? And then...
Rachel was told that you need to ring Scottish Widows because they need your bank account details. That's why I told you to ring Scottish Widows.
Yeah.
That's for his life insurance.
Yes, and I've done that.
Yeah, I know you've done that.
And then, through that, I said there's supposed to be more money than this, and they said ring Lloyd's. I've rung Lloyd's. I've not bypassed, stepped on anything Rachel's doing, nothing. I don't understand what you're on about. I'm basically rung Scottish Widows and it directed me to do, this is what you have to do next. And I've done that. And I've responded by communicating with you and trying to communicate with Rachel under no response, what I've done. So I don't understand.
I didn't want to be the fucking go-between.
This is why I don't understand.